Welcome to the Swag University podcast, where we have drive time conversations to enlighten you on life and business. I'm your host, Dr. Phildra Swagger, and I would love to chat with you today. What if I told you the secret to success isn't setting bigger goals? It's asking better questions. That the key to achieving what you want in life isn't about chasing a fixed outcome, but about understanding who you are and what truly drives you. If you've ever set a goal, pushed hard to reach it, and still felt unfulfilled when you got there, then this message is for you. Today, we're flipping the script. Instead of rigid goals that lock you into a single path, we're going to talk about asking powerful questions about who you are and what you truly want, and how asking powerful questions about you can truly unlock possibilities beyond what you've ever imagined, beyond what you've ever imagined. Let's dive in. Let's talk about the limitation of hard goals. Let's start with the way most of us were taught to think about success. We set a goal, work hard, and achieve it. Sounds simple, right? But here's what no one tells you. Hard goals can limit you. They're based on what you know now. You set them on your current level of success. You set them on your current level of awareness, which means they might actually be too small for what's truly possible for you. You see, they create a pass-fail mindset. If you hit the goal, you win. If you don't, you fail. But real growth, it really isn't that black and white. It's the good stuff in the gray, in the middle, right? It's the process. Setting hard goals also cause you to ignore who you're becoming. Achieving a goal doesn't mean you feel fulfilled if you've never stopped to ask, is this still what I want? You could spend years climbing a ladder that's leaning against the wrong wall. Think about it. Have you ever achieved something you thought you wanted only to realize it didn't bring you joy or success, or the joy and success that you expected? If so, you know exactly what I mean. What I want to invite you to do is to explore the power of asking the right questions. And that's the alternative. Instead of obsessing on over fixed outcomes, start asking expansive questions. Questions that help you understand yourself on a deeper level and open up greater possibilities. There are 3 life-changing questions you should ask yourself on a regular basis. The number 1 is, who am I becoming? Because success isn't just about what you get. It's about who you grow into along the way. Then ask yourself, what actually excites me? Not just what I think I should want, but what makes me feel alive and in alignment. I've said it before. What makes my heart sing is the question. What if the outcome could be even bigger and better than I imagined? Think of that as a question. What if the outcome could be even bigger and better than I imagined? Is this as good as it gets? This shifts your mind from control and curiosity, from limits to expansion. Think about it. If you stay rigidly focused on one goal, you might miss a greater opportunity that's right in front of you, right around the corner. The challenge I have for you this week is, instead of obsessing over what do I need to do, try asking the number 1 question you should be asking. Who am I becoming? And see if it shifts your mindset. So then let's look at the value of process versus outcome. Most people, again, are fixated on results, but the real magic is in the process. And the real truth is, results are temporary. Once you hit a goal, you immediately set another. The process shapes you. Your daily habits, mindset, and choices matter more than any single achievement. Self-awareness is the real success. When you truly know yourself, you will never chase the wrong things again. What if instead of defining success as, did I hit the goal, you defined it as, am I becoming the person I want to be? When you focus on the process, on growth, on alignment, on joy, you stop feeling like you're constantly chasing something. Instead, you start creating a life that naturally pulls you towards success. Remember the mantra: clarity, alignment, and discipline produce. Clarity of thought, alignment of strategy and values, and take action discipline. Produce who you want to be. So, how do you apply this to your life? Might be your question. It certainly was mine. So, how do you actually apply this? How do you shift from chasing rigid goals to expanding into your full potential? Start with redefining your success. Make it about who you're becoming, not just what you're achieving. Then ask better questions on a daily basis. Self-reflection is the most powerful success tool you have. Jot it down, journal so you can revisit it, so you can grow, so you can reflect. And then stay open to the possibilities. Your life might unfold in ways you never expected if you allow it to do so. Success isn't about controlling the outcome. It's about aligning with who you truly are, who you really want to be, your lifetime vision, your mountaintop vision for yourself, and let it unfold. Trust the process. Enjoy your life. Let me leave you with this. What if your biggest success isn't a goal, you said, but it's the version of yourself you haven't even met? How beautiful is that? To reinvent you to the version of yourself you haven't even met. Tell me in the comments, what's your powerful question you need to start asking yourself today? And because you're on this journey to unlocking your potential, I'd love to help guide you there. If life, your life, not just if life, but your life isn't meant to be limited by a checklist. It's meant to be expansive and joyful and uniquely yours. And that's what I wish for you. Thanks for joining me for the Swag University podcast conversation today, where I hope you gained some insight on how to up-level your life, your business, and your faith. Remember, it's your girl, Dr. Swag. Stay blessed to be a blessing.